The commissioning of the Ilara Model Primary School today for us is something that we give all the glory to the Almighty God. As you know, education is the bedrock of development. So when I ascended the throne in 2020, almost 3 years ago, one of the areas that we agreed or we decided to ensure that we give utmost priority is education. And when we're talking about education, we are talking about catching them from the cradle. So the commissioning of the primary school today, the model one, in the real sense is a model primary school, is something that is gratifying, something that I'm highly elated about, because it will complement the other ones that we have. And if you look at that area, you will discover that it's a developing area within the community. So putting it there will give the children within that particular vicinity or the catchment area, so to say, an opportunity for them to have a school, a primary school they can actually call their own. And then since they have a school within that axis again, it will reduce the time it takes them to get to the present school that they are, because it will take them from that vicinity, it will take them almost like minimum of 2 to 3 miles before they get to any school within that vicinity. So for me, it is something that is worth celebrating. And that's why you will see the presence of high caliber dignitaries today from the state, from the Rotary family, from the royal fathers, and even the members of the community, as well as politicians and the political office holders. They came in their large numbers to come and felicitate with us in Alara today. And I give God all the glory. Yes, of course, yeah, there is free education in Lagos State. It is going to be free. And as you can see, the chairman of SUBEB was in attendance today. And that shows you the support. It was the Lagos State government that granted the approval. And it was SUBEB that even gave the design of the school that we forwarded to the Rotary Club. So that shows you that the government is fully involved. And as you know, one of the policies of Lagos State is at both the primary and at the secondary level, education is free. So it's going to be free for all indigents. And like I mentioned at the program, there is still a bigger plan for that school. They still have more land where we intend to also look for high-spirited philanthropists to partner with us to actually build a hostel or a dormitory, so to say, to give the opportunity to indigent students or pupils to have education. We will look at several communities within Ekpe division, not only in the Alara community. We look for children that are indigent, maybe orphans, children that their parents cannot afford their education. For that particular process, the main qualification is poverty or children that are orphans, so that we will bring them also there to educate them free of charge. It's a part of the larger plan whereby we will cater for them, cater for their feeding, cater for their clothing, cater for their books, and so on and so forth. It's for me, it's part of giving back to the society that has so much blessed me, that has been magnanimous to me. I also, like I mentioned, I also attended a public primary school myself, but to the glory of God. And he also had the chairman of Address Homes, Chief Bisi Onosoya, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, when he told us his own story when he was to enter primary school in Lagos Island, whereby while they were struggling to get a slot for him, someone slapped the mother. And what could be more for a mother to be slapped because she wants to get education for her child? So for me, I feel that it's just something that one has to do for the indigent children as a way of giving back to the society. And I pray that the Almighty God will help us to be able to achieve that purpose. Thank you. Like I said, education is a bedrock of development. So most of the things that we are trying to do has to do with educating our children. As you can see, there are so many children that are involved in so many vices. Part of it is because they don't have access to education or vocational skills. So because of that, for instance, we have a primary school here in Alara, the UP Primary School, that was established in 1976 during the General Obasanjo regime then. The school has been there and has churned out several pupils that are people that are somebody today. But there hasn't been much significant renovation or addition to that school. But year after year, we realize that there is need to actually expand the school. And I spoke with our amiable distinguished senator representing the Lagos East Senatorial District at the Senate, Senator Tokunbo Abiru, who graciously sponsored the building of additional 2 buildings within that primary school. It is going to be commissioned very soon, very, very soon in the coming days. But it has fully been developed and everything is ready. The keys have been handed over to us. Likewise, we thought of it that our children, it's not everybody that actually has the flair for learning or going to the university or higher institute or tertiary institution, so to say. So we thought of it that it won't be a bad idea for them to be able to acquire vocational skills. And we approached and we spoke with the member representing the Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Tafsir Adewale Raji, who also graciously attracted or helped us to power a vocational skills acquisition center within Ilara here. It has been fully completed. It is just waiting to be equipped, just like the primary school we commissioned today. And also in the coming days, probably to mark my 3rd anniversary, some of these projects, which is coming up in August, some of these projects will be inaugurated. And we are looking beyond just inauguration. We want it to be a kind of center that will be used to train our children. Those that doesn't want to go to university, they can learn all sorts of jobs, like adire making, bead making, even ashoke. Ashoke is our traditional wear, like the type of cap I'm putting on, beading. Some of them will also learn ICT skills. Some of them will learn software development. Some of them will also learn other skills. And then at the end of the day, we'll find a way of empowering them to go and establish their business and be making money for themselves. So, and we also have an ongoing hospital project that we intend to complete before the end of the year as well. So all these are things meant to bring succor, to bring comfort to the people of this community. And we thank God for those far that He has helped us. You know, as a private sector driven person myself, before I became an Oba, I was in the public service of Lagos State government, where I rose to become the chairman, Lagos State Internal Revenue Service. And what I've been trying to do is to use my goodwill that I've acquired over the years in coming to partner with various private organizations and sponsors, so that we can use that to uplift the Ilara Kingdom. For instance, last year, the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation came to Ilara to help us develop all our monuments, including the old palace, which was built in the 14th century, which we intend to convert to a museum. They also helped in facilitating the construction of the Iliaje, as well as other groups within the Ilara Kingdom. So that alone is meant to develop our tourism potentials. In that, as you know, Ilara Kingdom is about the oldest kingdom in Lagos State. And the Alara stool is the Alara stool happens to be a direct descendant of Oduduwa from Ile-Ife. And there are so many historical issues or things that are of tourism, that has tourism potentials, which all those things we want to use it to develop. Then we also want to use our festivals as well to develop tourism, because tourism is one of the ways to go to generate revenue. Apart from the direct taxation and all these other things, tourism is also a revenue generating potential for the state and Nigeria at large. So we are looking at various and diverse sectors with which we feel that we can add value to the community, and we are not relenting. Yes, we have a committee in place headed by one of my high chiefs that assist in ensuring and mobilizing for the security, the maintenance, and the upkeep of all these projects, including the grooves, including the schools and the acquisition center and everywhere. So the community itself is embarking on some profit-generating projects so that we will have funds from the purse of the palace to also assist in maintaining those projects.